All right, well, hello and good afternoon, everyone. We're going to go ahead and get started. If you could please find your way to a seat, lower those conversations. We'd like to start today's program with a land acknowledgement. The University of Washington acknowledges the Coast Salish peoples of this land, the land which touches the shared waters of all tribes and bands within the Duwamish, Puyallup, Suquamish, Tulalip, and Muckleshoot nations. As we get started, please join me in welcoming our first speaker, Mindy Kornberg, Vice President for UW Human Resources.
I should tell you, it feels like you're walking down the aisle to get married. So for those of you who are coming, enjoy it. Well, good afternoon, everybody. I am Mindy Kornberg, Vice President of Human Resources, and it is absolutely wonderful to see all of you here for this spectacular event, the 2024 Distinguished Staff Awards. I have to tell you, this is truly, I think, my favorite event, because we get to hear all the spectacular things that go on here at the University of Washington. And I've said many, many times, I feel so inept when I'm listening to short synopses of what people are doing, and I'm like, when do they have time to sleep? So it is just truly incredible. It's also nice because I get to be the executive sponsor, so I don't really do anything other than get to say hello. No one trusts me with anything, but it's great to be here. In this ballroom and online, we are surrounded by those who exemplify our UW values. The countless achievements of staff elevate our world-class university to make it one where we have incredible research, patient care, learning, and extraordinary health care. Today, we will celebrate the nominations of individuals and teams in 5 different categories that recognize excellence: career achievement, collaboration, diversity, equity, and inclusion, impact, and lastly, innovation. So, please join me in officially welcoming all of our 2024 nominees. As we get the program started, I'd like to ask our nominees under the category Career Achievement to please walk up to the right and bring your nomination card so that we can get started in just a moment. You'll get the experience. As they assemble, I'd like to give a big shout out to our DSA Selection Committee. Each year, they have the important task of reviewing all of the nominations, and there are a lot, and then the very difficult but crucial responsibility for selecting this year's winners. And those winners will be announced at the Presidential Annual Award of Excellence in June. DSA Selection Committee, could you please stand so we can recognize you? These folks make the entire process possible. Now I'd like to introduce President Anamari Kause. President Kause has continually strived to bring our community together through our ongoing challenges and achievements. I've seen firsthand her commitment to fostering values of unity, compassion, and excellence, and that's what makes UW such an incredible place, an impactful and welcoming place. So please, join me in welcoming President Anamari Kause.
Everybody looks so wonderful. It's been, in many ways kind of a tough year, so it's fun to be here and to celebrate and to enjoy each other and the people who really make this university a great university. And I know that we could not be the university we are with the work of all the people in this room and all the people that we get to recognize on stage today. So thank you so much, Mindy. I always love the fact that you asked me to be here. And, you know, I love to be here and really celebrate the incredible nominees. And it really is terrific. All across our campuses and our medical enterprise, thousands of staff members are responsible for creating the impact that improves lives. And when I talk about improving lives, I'm talking about students. I'm also talking about patients, about our academic community, and about the public that we serve. We really are. I mean, the reach of this university really, really is tremendous. And the diversity of talents and the range of skill and experience that staff bring to their work is extraordinary. I think one of the things that you find out very quickly when you are in any level of administration is that the continuity of the university really is more the staff than the faculty. There is no question about it. You're the ones who trained the administrators, believe me, I know that. As staff members, you make the university both world-changing and a true member of the communities that we serve. And I'm so grateful for the opportunity to celebrate your impact and to recognize this year's nominees for the Distinguished Staff Awards. And I want to say congratulations to all our nominees. Come on, give them a hand. And I also want to thank all the nominators because, you know, you are a big part of this as well. And today it's my privilege to honor the nominees in the Career Achievement category. The nominees in this category are individuals who have dedicated significant years of service to the university. As someone who spent pretty much my whole career year, I'm going on year 38, which feels, I started when I was 8, so, I started young. I have a very deep appreciation for people who dedicate so much of their lives to the mission and values of the UW. And the Career Achievement nominees embody not merely excellence, but sustained, continued excellence. These are folks who have been here doing great work year in and year out. They contribute critical experience and hold invaluable institutional memory that advances our shared mission of impact for the public good. And they're experts, mentors, and exemplars. And 9 times out of 10, they know the answers to the questions that not any of the rest of us do. I mean, really, you are the continuity of this university, and they help us make that advance from one generation to the next. So congratulations, nominees. And on behalf of the University of Washington, your colleagues, and the people of our state, thank you for your consistently exceptional performance for the many years that you've invested in your work. Now, please join me in welcoming Yadisa Bojija. Okay, my name gets a little butchered sometimes, so thank you. He's a graphic designer in housing and food services, as well as a member of the Distinguished Staff Awards Selection Committee. And he's going to recognize our Career Achievement awardees. And if you would, please hold your applause. We're going to talk about a number of really, truly people, and then we can all give them a big round of applause at the end. So thank you. Thank you, Odessa.
You need that paper, right? Okay, that paper? My speech is on at the end. Patrick Gibbs, Administrator, Anthropology. Patrick's knowledge and his willingness to share is appreciated by those he works with. He is a hardworking and supporting colleague. Patrick is almost single-handedly responsible for continuing functionality of the Department of Anthropology. His contribution to the department cannot be understated. He takes the time to find answers and goes out of his way to ensure that everyone in the department is taken care of. Patrick is also nominated in the Impact category. Congratulations. Angelica Hernandez Cordero, Administrator, American Ethnic Studies. Angelica is not only our most valued administrator, she has also been our colleague, supporter, friend, and walking encyclopedia of our historic records, our protector and our guide. She is a forever champion of our diversity efforts on all levels, from the hiring and management of our diverse staff and faculty to facilitation and improvement of our intersectional curriculum, all the way to the transformation of our places of work into spaces of care and to the endless support of our students. Angelica has helped create collectives that are welcoming and that our team is valued part of. Helen Paul, Assistant Director of Research Administration, UW Medicine Department of Radiology. Helen is a true exemplar of excellence, professionalism, and competence in many roles and situations. Her spirit of collaboration and willingness to work patiently and tirelessly through seemingly intractable issues has made her indispensable to the countless faculty and staff. Helen is a true role model for everyone who encounters her. Jeff Hallett, Control Technician, UW Facility Fire Alarm Shop. Jeff's dedicated service continued to have considerable impact on overall safety and protection of every person in every building on this campus. He has made great strides in effectiveness of not just building safety system, but to the group of technicians tasked with the servicing and testing of those systems. Through his continuing commitment and tireless effort, the campus is kept up to date with all latest software, components, and trainings for safeguarding all of our students and staff. Should there be even need for emergency disaster communication campus-wide, his work will provide invaluable. Brenda Stuvek, NAD Coordinator, Addictions, Drug, and Alcohol Institution. Brenda had been critical to the functioning of the Pacific Northwest NAD of clinical trials network at the Addiction, Drug, and Alcohol Institution. She sits at the hub of many spooked wheels that extends into community via vocal and national partnership and absolutely indispensable to our successful functioning. Her colleagues at ADII from all backgrounds and teams are unanimous in their respect and love for her as a coworker and friend. Her kindness, knowledge, generosity, and inspiration touch everyone she works with. Monica Fauter, Administrator, UW Medical Center, Department of Pulmonary, Critical Care, and Sleep Medicine. Monica's penchant for mentorship, combined with her friendly, approachable way of working with others, sets a tone of partnership and support for all ranks of faculty, trainees, and staff. She has helped onboard and mentor newer administrators in our department through the years. Dedicated time and effort helped them to be successful. She is a skilled and thoughtful mentor, gender equity advocate, and valued resource. Jenny Campbell, Assistant Director of Academic and Student Services, Early Care and Education, College of Education. For the last 10 years, Jenny has helped make the online degree program a success. Recognizing the unique needs of non-traditional online learners, she developed holistic advising and tiered support processes, making it possible for students to successfully complete their BA degree and thrive in their career as early childhood professionals. Jenny is wise, compassionate, and thoughtful colleague and mentor. Donald Theophilus, Senior Advisor for Advancement, School of Medicine Advancement. Dan leads with great deal of humility and center equity in his work. He has championed fundraising causes across UW medicine that advance healthcare equity. As a leader, he seeks to learn from team members who have different lived experience than him and listen to the needs and communities we serve. Dan has always modeled respect and compassion for our university's community and a deep commitment to improving health of all people in our region and around the world through the power of philanthropy. His approach and passion for service had been a model that inspired dozens of faculty, fundraisers, volunteers, and donors. Martha Walsh, Managing Editor and Senior Program Associate, Henry M. Jackson School of International Studies. Martha has been a gold standard at UW for 46 years in her work for Japanese Studies program and a Journal of Japanese Studies. Martha has been the rock, the rudder, steering the journal and the program, keeping them at the top of their field with chairs and co-editors have come and gone. Her perfectionist level of work, tireless dedication, and outstanding care of everything she does has been benefited thousands of students, chairs, professors, editors, and JCIS staff and directors, and her steady hand running the Journal of Japanese Studies has greatly contributed to the knowledge of Japan globally. Catherine McDermott, Administrator, Applied Mathematics. Catherine has brought department through the pandemic and through the Workday financial transformation, two major events that have taken great tolls on UW staff. With a great skill and energy, Catherine has our department thriving. At the same time, she has frequently jumped in to help other departments on temporary basis and to provide assistance to staff around campus. Her excellence and engagement as an administrator are things most departments can only dream of. Lynn Newcomb, Grant and Finance Manager, Center of Earth Research. Lynn is an outstanding employee, colleague, supervisor, and leader. She has dedicated many years of service, has unwavering commitment to excellence, and is a joy to work with. Lynn has made a significant impact on the career of dozens of early-stage investigators, staff, and faculty at the Center of Earth Research by guiding training and mentoring them on post-award grants and fiscal management. Lynn's work demonstrates her commitment to excellence, her dedication, and her ability to communicate with support her colleagues at the UW and beyond. Joyce Parvey, Academic Counselor, Linguistic. Joyce had been a heart and soul of Computational Linguistic Master of Science, CLMS program, since its inception and the core institutional memory of the Department of Linguistics. She had an employee who keeps everyone in contact by providing cohesive social communication and civil discourse. Her amiability goes a long way to maintaining the enthusiasm of linguistic staff, faculty, and students of all levels. She has brought care and professionalism and support for prospective, incoming, and current students, and shown the department and the university to be human-centered, nurturing institution. Wendy Herzog, Assistant to the Chair, Behavioral Nursing and Health Informatics. Wendy has served the university with energy, enthusiasm, and expert ability for over a decade. Her commitment to the research, education, and service of the university is evidenced by her support of those who perform this work, and also by her professionalism, work ethic, and daily interaction with colleagues. She is a positive-minded, solution-oriented, respectful, and inclusive at all times. Wendy is the visible glue that maintains a positive work environment, coordinates people, and helps to keep projects on track. Mary Hansen, Registered Nurse, Harborview Medical Center. Mary is an exceptional nurse who wholeheartedly supports new staff, new nurses, and nursing students at Harborview Medical Center. As a break nurse, Mary is officially wearing her clinical instructor badge, but still creates a supportive atmosphere, nurturing growth in her peers. She excels at providing constructive feedback and seeks ways to improve patient care and unit practices. Mary's dedication to safety and infection control led her to lead the system change to ensure thorough patient room clearance after discharge, resulting in process of enhancement on 6 East. Her kindness, patience, and compassionate support make her an invaluable asset. Bill Fritz, Director, UW-Tacoma Institution Information Technology. Bill's dedication to the UW campuses and his boundless thirst for knowledge is unmatched. He doesn't seek accolades and awards, yet nevertheless is deserving of them due to commitment to this campus and its appropriate and enthusiastic use of technology. We owe Bill for more than most realize. Be it keeping university information safe or keeping the server lights on, he is a humble man, opening, sharing his solution and knowledge with others. Bill stands apart from the rest in tech. Michelle Conrad, Director of Finance and Administration, Biology. Michelle has demonstrated through her life and work and her leadership that innovative, forward-thinking leadership makes a difference, not just in a small difference, but a big and critical one. Michelle is a role model for not only her employees, but the up-and-coming leadership in the biology department, serving as an inspiration across the campus to faculty, staff, and students. Michelle has broken glass ceilings in her career when it comes to policy and program making, keeping all participants in mind. Your leadership and accomplishments are inspirational. Terry Mummy, Director of Marketing and Communication, Mini Center for Performing Art. Terry has been a mentor, colleague, and friend. She inspires her colleagues and her team to achieve excellence in their work, along with a honest, open approach to her leadership. Her work and expertise have contributed to Mini becoming the prominent institution in the Seattle performing arts community. She's extremely dedicated to her work and career in arts administration, and in particularly at Mini. Please join me in congratulating all of the nominees in Career Achievement category. Now, nominees under the collaboration category, please stand and assemble to my right. Individual nominees, please stand at the front of the line, closer to the stage. Team nominees, please group together in your team and line up behind the individuals. I would now like to invite Anna Tagelberg, the whole U Assistant Director, to come to the stage as I welcome and introduce you to Summer Clevano Wally, Chief Executive Officer of Harborview Medical Center. Oh, thanks.
I'm going to give it a minute till everybody gets a chance to get in line.
DSA award for this.
All right, I'm going to bring everybody's attention back up to the stage here. If we can. Maybe. All right, everyone, we're going to go ahead and get started here. Thank you, thank you. My name is Summer Clavino-Wally. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Harborview Medical Center, part of UW Medicine. And I get the distinguished honor of talking about the staff collaboration nominees. Collaboration is at the heart of our university. It gives life to a dynamic learning environment that creates boundless opportunities. At UW Medicine, it enables us to deliver outstanding patient care and train the next generation of healthcare professionals. It's the basis for groundbreaking research in every academic field and for our shared mission to overcome educational and health inequities. To our nominees, let me say I really appreciate how you represent the many different forms of collaboration. You bring people together for a common purpose, and you create safe spaces to express different opinions. You share your institutional knowledge while championing change. You make our workplaces more welcoming by showing respect and empathy for all. In these different ways, there is also a common thread. You demonstrate that we are most successful when we work together as teams. As they prepare to come to the stage, please join me now in congratulating our distinguished staff nominees for collaboration.
Alrighty, let's get this started. Marcos San Martin, Nurse Manager, UW-MC, Northwest Hospital. Marcos is a team builder, a hardworking and fair-minded manager. He looks out for the collective interest of his staff and tries to build morale. He is kind, generous, and leads by example. Marcos delegates very well and has utmost respect for his staff. He reaches out to staff to make them feel better and to improve work productivity. He's very approachable, caring, and fair to all employees. Linda Manahan, Research Coordinator, Kidney Research Institute. Linda is a true beacon of collaboration and mentorship. Linda embodies the spirit of continuous learning and exploration, inspiring others to do the same. Her wealth of experience at UW not only speaks to her dedication, but also underscores her adaptability and resilience in an ever-evolving research landscape. Linda has made outstanding contributions to nephrology research, and her unwavering commitment to creating a supportive and inclusive research environment is admirable. Erin Gorup, Assistant Director, Continuum College. Erin has been instrumental in the success of the Women's Entrepreneurial Leadership Program, and her tireless support, innovative thinking, advocacy, and understanding of the work have been critical to the program. She understands what students and instructors need. She is incredibly resourceful and creative in bringing in new students or working with partners, and she is knowledgeable about what is effective and what the UW has to offer. She's wildly humble, but also incredibly competent. Anna Doble, Client Account Manager, UW Facilities. Anna brings a tenacity and commitment to challenges, always keeping her eye on the vision she collaboratively forms with her clients. She is an outstanding teammate, able to balance the priorities of the larger University of Washington while serving the specific interests of her clients. She demonstrates significant leadership qualities, helping to streamline processes, educate others around her, grow partnerships across the university, and gain respect and trust of the clients she works with. Kirk Van Scoik, Academic Counselor and Graduate Program Advisor, Asian Languages and Literature. Kirk is a deeply empathetic and committed advisor, an extremely well-organized and conscientious worker, and a positive force for change in our department. He brought to AL&L insights gleaned from his many years of teaching experience and an enduring commitment to student well-being. In just a few years, he has transformed our department's processes for graduate student advising and admissions. His dedication and hard work have endeared him to his faculty and staff colleagues and earned the trust and affection of all of our students. Kirk has also been nominated in the impact category. Kyle Turner, Manager, Alder and Oaks District Markets. Kyle manages 2 markets and a cafe across campus, and he is available and approachable for his staff. He is kind and responsible and has integrity. He cares about the people and the units. Manager isn't a title, it's a skill, and nobody works harder. Kyle is always willing to help anybody with anything, no matter how big or small, or what else he has to do that day. He always makes time to fully understand issues and shares his actionable plan to address them. Mark Park, Associate Treasurer, Banking and Accounting Operations. Mark's expertise, determination, and initiative have played a critical role in the successes of Workday Go Live. His depth of knowledge in the banking world, as well as of UW's financial landscape, have been an invaluable asset to numerous teams across different projects in the transition, all while remaining an excellent leader to our team. An incredible number of processes in Workday have been positively impacted by Mark's involvement. Mark has also been nominated in the impact category. Sarah Lewis Osink, Training Specialist, UW Facilities Training and Professional Development. Besides being a rock star, Sarah's teaching style is a dynamic blend of collaboration and fun. Her incredible personalization, engagement, and unwavering dedication to student success have not only transformed learning journeys, but also uplifted classes. Sarah goes beyond the classroom, creating a culture of shared knowledge, genuine care, and continuous growth within the UW community. Her impact resonates far beyond lessons, fostering an environment where each student's success is not just a goal, but a shared celebration. Sarah has also been nominated in the impact category. Araba Cabarro, Medical Assistant Supervisor, UW-MC Montlake Digestive Health Center. Araba is like the father figure of the medical assistant MA group, and he has been the steady force of the DHC team and the backbone of our MA team, and he does so in a humble, kind manner towards all. He is a joy to work with and be a part of his team. Araba is an integral part of the procedural team in endoscopy procedures. Apologies. He often is the lead MA who manages and runs the MA team, and he's great to collaborate with. Christy Herboard, Manager, Education and Accreditation, UW Medicine Continuing Medical Education. Christy has successfully managed over a dozen major educational offerings for the School of Medicine Continuing Medical Education Office. With over 100 faculty, 1,000 learners, half a dozen venues, and a variety of formats, her skills to collaborate with all to hold a successful program is unmatched. She leads with a positive attitude and willingness to engage faculty and staff in learning, and for a self-sustaining unit, this is critical to the team's success and continued contributions to the medical education community. Marissa Dubois, Director of Academic Services, UW-Bothell School of Educational Studies. Marissa's ability to collaborate has impacted our entire School of Educational Studies team in such valuable ways. Marissa's leadership expresses care for the well-being of our staff and faculty, which is at the core of her strength as a collaborator. For the staff team, Marissa has worked extremely hard at building our office culture to be both more effective and more supportive as a unit. Marissa's work on curriculum was central to the entire unit. Thanks to her, the School of Educational Studies sees a successful and thriving future. Christopher Jerome, Project Director, Harborview Medical Center. Christopher is a collaborative powerhouse, orchestrating the highly rated Behavioral Health, Race, Equity, and Social Justice Conference with grace and expertise. He also provides technical and programmatic support to a wide range of training and administrative activities. Christopher's strong interpersonal skills, technical savvy, passion for behavioral topics, and overall commitment to excellence help to elevate all our work. His leadership, generosity, and dedication transcend boundaries, positively impacting BHI and the broader behavioral health community. Eileen Ida, Communications Specialist, Department of Epidemiology. Eileen has outstanding collaboration skills that ensure multiple communication strategies align with program and organizational goals. Eileen's impact extends to the National Alzheimer's Coordinating Center's biannual conferences, where her contributions to communications significantly enhance attendee experience and facilitate successful information sharing. Described as a collaboration rock star, Eileen's positive presence and efficient, team-oriented approach make her a great colleague. Lori Jobert, Program Coordinator, UW Medicine Heart Institute, Division of Cardiology. Lori is one of the most amazing people. She has helped divisions and departments learn how to listen and engage their faculty and staff to understand the how and what of communication. Listening as a team, as a person, and as an organization makes such an impact on those that we serve, and Lori has provided such an amazing example of how we can support one another and the patients we serve. Lori has also been nominated in the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion category. Simone Nelson, Manager of Student Outreach and Recruiting, School of Nursing. Simone's title only describes a small part of her role in building and maintaining a School of Nursing environment that is student-centric and welcoming. Simone is part of students' lives from when they are first introduced in the School of Nursing all the way to their graduation. She works collaboratively and cooperatively with School of Nursing and university colleagues to identify and make available the resources students need to succeed. She is a navigator, mentor, facilitator, and supporter of every nursing student at every level. Stacy Fontes, Program Management Director, Continuum College. Stacy works tirelessly on behalf of the UW, the instructors, and our students to provide an excellent educational program, a welcoming workplace, and a rich study environment in one of the audio industry's best and most successful non-degree programs in the world. She is responsible for facilitating the program's maturation and empowering students and instructors through thoughtful and thorough analysis and communication. Stacy has also been nominated in the Innovation category. Miranda Olson, Director, UW Medicine, Academic, Regional, and Rural Affairs. Miranda's skill sets are in human resources, financial management, and strategic planning. Miranda has tackled some of the most difficult issues facing the School of Medicine. She does so with creative solutions, combining optimism and pragmatism, a combination that has resulted in innovative and durable solutions. She is a collaborative leader who mentors her team effectively. Miranda's success manifests itself in the success of others. In this way, she is a true servant leader. Kelly Rulig, Assistant Director, Tax Program, School of Law. Kelly has been an integral part of the law school's graduate programs. She has long since passed her initial job duties and has taken on additional programs to run, additional tasks to handle. She is a superb mentor for new staff members and a strong colleague to faculty members. Her characteristic flair and warmth make it easy for everyone around her to perform at their best. Andy Andrews, Assistant Director of Academic Services, Student Life, Disability Resources for Students. Andy is a dedicated and motivational leader. He's very effective at bringing people together to achieve common goals. He inspires everyone around him to do their very best. He creates energy out of nowhere that motivates people to learn entirely new concepts, establish new programs, and reach seemingly impossible goals. At the same time, he's a safe person to bring new ideas or feedback to. His charismatic personality just naturally creates a collaborative environment that fosters innovation. Joby Walker, Interim Director of Infrastructure Tools, UW-IT. Joby is an excellent example of the embodiment of the three core values of UW-IT. His ability to collaborate has impacted everyone that he interacts with, which includes his team, his peers, manager, other division teams in UW-IT, campus partners, and external vendors. Joby's commitment to the university mission, his strong sense of responsibility and unparalleled work ethic, and his ability to bring people together towards a common goal respectfully and calmly are apparent to all who work with him. He has led the teams to deliver many innovative and outstanding services to the university that have visible and lasting impact, and more to come. Tasha Murphy, Director of Research Development, Behavioral Medicine Research Group. Tasha has worked tirelessly and collaboratively to support all aspects of the research activities of faculty, students, and staff within the School of Social Work. During a period of significant challenges imposed by a variety of circumstances, Tasha interacted with a consistently positive can-do attitude towards work that often has gone far beyond the expectations of her position. Tasha has served beyond the call of duty for an extended period with grace, enthusiasm, care, and professionalism. Kelly List, Grants and Programs Manager, Global Center for Integrated Health of Women, Adolescents, and Children. Kelly is the go-to compliance, budget, and sponsor expert on our team and an invaluable resource. She performs her role with excellence, respect, care, patience, and kindness for our collaborators, faculty, staff, and students. This year, Kelly went above and beyond as a team leader during the UW financial transformation, ensuring that risks were flagged, critical issues escalated, and new processes communicated with our teams. Kelly exemplifies what it means to collaborate meaningfully with colleagues and partners and to cultivate a climate where all team members can thrive. Alanya Cannon, Director of Brand Management, University Marketing and Communications. Lots of people around here say they bleed purple. Alanya bleeds Hex 4B2E83, which for some of you may not know is the code to that color. She ensures that UW literally looks its best when presented itself to Washington and to the world, whether on a bus ad, on a student's acceptance package, or in a major Hollywood motion picture. As the Director of Brand Management in University Marketing and Communications, Alanya is the ultimate team player and collaborator in ensuring that units across our university are seen and are proud to represent and be represented by the Block W. Alexandra Furness, Administrator, Foster School of Business, Department of Marketing and International Business. Alexandra dedicated a tremendous amount of time and effort towards pioneering the infrastructure to support Venture Well entrepreneurship grants at the university. She played a critical role in navigating the university process and advocating on behalf of the student teams to approve and file the grants and to manage the process of establishing the budget for the awards. Her work has paved the way for future student teams to participate in the Venture Well E-Teams program, a leading national program in student entrepreneurship, education, and mentoring. Alexandra has also been nominated in the Impact category. Casey Byers, Senior Director of Creative Services, UW Athletics. Casey is the epitome of a servant leader. Daily, he tells the story behind our talented student athletes, coaches, and staff to the world, often being the only medium to reach the Husky community. His tireless work ethic and natural talent to collaborate with all walks of life have led to some incredible stories and messages. We are very fortunate to have him in athletics, but more importantly, as part of the Husky community. Matthew Hawkins, Grants and Finance Specialist, Department of Epidemiology. Matthew goes above and beyond to find solutions to complex problems that effectively and efficiently support the work of the department and its members. He is a pleasure to work with and contributes knowledge, skill, and dedication to his efforts. Matthew is an asset to our community, fostering collaboration across diverse teams to optimize the impact of our work. For the folks joining us from our live stream, recognizing Kim Garner, Associate Director, UW Medicine, Department of Laboratory Medicine and Pathology. Kim is the ultimate champion of collaboration, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Lab medicine and pathology is lucky to have her as part of our diverse team. Her passion and patience gives employees the courage to stand for what is right and to be able to pursue UW's mission to the best of our ability. Joseph Juarez, Physical Security Manager, Harborview Medical Center, Public Safety and Security. Joseph embodies the ideal teammate. His friendly nature, paired with his ability to pick up and deliver new projects, makes for a perfect collaborator. With responsibilities that seemingly have no end, Joe comes with open arms and a willingness to participate, and we feel that shared strength. Teams across UW Medicine work in collaboration with Joe to be sure any goal we want to achieve has the support it needs. Lizelle Hackett, Division Coordinator, UW Bothell STEM, E&M Division. Lizelle is the definition of hard work. She is highly thought process driven and is always encouraging others. She is always willing to take time out of her day to help people with anything. She is inclusive and always thinks about others on our team. She is a true leader without the title. Lizelle inspires others to perform at their best with her positivity and leadership skills. Carly Johnson, Program Coordinator, UW Tacoma Office of Community Partnerships. Carly has steadily developed her talents and skills to deliver on a UW Tacoma promise to foster excellence, community, diversity, innovation, and access. She has delivered on this promise through meaningful collaborations and excellent program coordination skills to support and sustain external community to university community engagement partnerships and initiatives. Her contributions have led to creating a culture that values and embraces diversity, equity, and inclusion, making the University of Washington a better place for all. Kelsey Johnson, Registered Nurse, UW Medical Center Northwest Adult Psychiatric Unit. Kelsey has proven herself to be a strong leader. She leads by example with the biggest heart imaginable. She's all-inclusive of staff and patients alike. She has a unique ability to bring out the best in any individual. She's drawn to difficult situations to lend her hand and share her experience to find resolution. Kimberly Mishra, UW HR Chief of Staff, UW Human Resources. Kim's nomination might be the one thing she hasn't written. She knows every piece of HR, not just because she collaborates, but because she cultivates a culture of collaboration in HR and across our organizations, creating spaces where all perspectives are heard and valued. She's obsessed with the employee experience of 56,000 of U, which inspired co-creation of the whole U, and has driven countless initiatives for efficiency and inclusion that make sense now and into our collective future. She somehow grasps the biggest picture and often overlooked impacts. Her leadership provides clarity and purpose and is strengthened by compassion and vulnerability. Terry Morris, Budget Fiscal Analyst, Biostatistics. With Terry, you know that he cares about the individuals behind the names and numbers. His seemingly inexhaustible patience is a model of customer service one rarely encounters. Because the excellence of his work is invisible, relatively few in the department know how much their consistent pay is owed to his going above and beyond to ensure information is available, processes are completed, and people are kept informed. Frances Anderson, Assistant Nurse Manager, Harborview Medical Center. As the Assistant Nurse Manager of Harborview's Family Medicine Clinic, Frances is a beacon of selflessness and humility. Through both her words and actions, Frances leads the Family Medicine Clinic with a strong sense of camaraderie. Everyone's opinions are valued and collaboration is always prioritized. She's never shy about receiving feedback. Knowledgeable and strong-willed, Frances still leaves room for other voices. And last but not least, for our collaboration individuals is Megan Shade, Associate Director, UW Medicine, Department Neurology and Neurological Surgery. Megan's exceptional commitment is evident in day-to-day support across 2 departments, overseeing a robust admin team of 30+. Megan plays a pivotal role in uniting diverse teams, ensuring seamless communication, and maintaining high morale. Her leadership bridges gaps, fosters teamwork, and enhances overall departmental effectiveness. Megan extends her collaborative efforts beyond her team, actively connecting with various university units, resulting in strong relationships. Her positive attitude, effective communication, and willingness to go above and beyond make her an exemplary collaborator. Now for our collaborative teams. Digestive Health Center Management, Julie Barnett, Habiba Habib, Dorote Reinders. Since our management has been in its current staffing, Julie, Dorote, and Habiba have worked hard to bring together our staff and team and have done many things to help bring us closer so that we all feel like we are in it together. Everyone does whatever they can to bring the team up and improve the working environment and culture. The level of care that we provide has gone up in quality. Many patients have lifelong GI diseases, and the increased ability to provide faster responses and help greatly reduces the patient's stress and anxiety that comes along with having a chronic disease. UWMC Northwest Management: Heather Berger, Leanne Gilly, Amanda Holloway, Marievik Leopelt, Ryan Spaeth, Nick Steik. This team excels in patient care, research, and collaboration. Their precise diagnostic services guide medical decisions benefiting patient care in the Northwest Campus's medical system. Collaborating effectively with healthcare facilities such as UWMC Montlake, Fred Hutch Cancer Center, and Harborview Medical Center enhances patient care and medical progress. The team's resilience and adaptability during significant leadership changes facilitate smooth transitions and inspire the larger healthcare community. They set a high standard for collaboration and resilience, embracing change as an opportunity for growth and excellence in delivering exceptional patient care. Teaching at UW website development: Will Darling, Deborah Hathaway, Darcy Jansen, Katie Malcolm, Lauren Monez, Penelope Moon, Marisa Nickel, Lauren Stubers, and William Washington. This team developed the Teaching at UW website, a tri-campus resource where UW faculty, regardless of discipline or campus, can easily access reliable information and strategies on effective and reflective learner-centered teaching. The team members applied their decades of experience in faculty development, accessible web design, and effective project management to their collaboration. They dismantled informational silos, eliminated duplication, and established a collaborative process for curating information on topics ranging from course design to inclusive teaching. The result satisfies the growing demand for more coordinated support for instructors, has transformed how instructional support groups work together, and marked improved resources available to faculty. Research Administration Fiscal: Nikki Dodd, Meg Frazier, Crystal Nunez, Sharon Pan, Tara Trowbridge. The Research Administration finance team that supports 2 medical divisions have gone above and beyond to minimize the impact of the Workday Finance system adoption to division members. They committed significant effort to readying the units for system conversion. These efforts included volunteering for work groups and additional training, organizing internal brainstorming sessions, and networking with colleagues to share preparation strategies. Post-Workday Go Live, this team has continued to identify and address issues, problem solving, and sharing solutions with other members of the department, providing individual orientation and training to division members and other members of the larger UW community. UW MPC Social Work Assistant: Jess Bermudez, Rachel Dawkins, Kelly Shu. This team is committed to the furtherance of the UW Medicine mission. They strive daily to support the provision of exceptional clinical care. They are driven to assist with the needs of our patients, providers, and community. They are passionate about innovation and process improvement, engaging in various projects aimed at improving system functionality, service provision, patient experience, and provider satisfaction. They have made a notable impact on UW Medicine primary care operations, specifically contributing to the support of behavioral health services across the network. Radiology Education Team: Bill Freeberg, Elsa Hagos, Paula Lost, Marcus Maurer, Kevin Nguyen, Beatrix Rombout, Ahmed Salih. This team has spent several months improving many processes, crossing organizational boundaries dependent on communication, teamwork, and attention to detail. This was only accomplished as a result of partnership and collaboration by the team members. By engaging in process improvement, this team was able to determine best practices and optimize the onboarding process for approximately 60 trainees. In process review meetings, the team created a project timeline similar to what GME provides to programs for onboarding, and then modified the timeline specific to the needs of radiology. The team successfully reorganized its processes to create a seamless experience that benefited the department and enriched day one for new trainees. Orientation and Transition Programs: Terry Hill, Emily Leonard, Stephanie Mardahl, Carrie Newman. This team exemplifies effective, meaningful, and intentional collaboration in support of student success. Orientation programs support students as they enter the university, and the peer coaching program then supports them through their transition in the first few quarters to become a successful student. There is no unit on campus that the team doesn't touch, work with, collaborate with, or talk to as they support students. Their work is thoughtful, intentional, equity forward, student supportive, collaborative, and relationship driven. They are the Husky experience for UW-Bothell students. Washington Sea Grant team leads: Jeff Adams, Kevin Decker, Melissa Poe, Bridget Trossi. These 4 individuals or team leads have worked seamlessly as a team, sharing a vision and persevering through organizational change to see that vision come to fruition. Each one works with many different state and federal agencies, private sectors, and local communities toward the collective goal of serving, but also are highly supportive supervisors who empower their teams to foster collaboration, think creatively to solve problems, participate in DEI programming, and achieve professional training to improve Washington Sea Grant's collective work. General Surgery Residency Education: Joanna Ames, Kira Baker, Crystal Kalma, Nicholas Setrulo, Saurabh Kandalwal, Deborah Marquardt, Lisa McIntyre, Rebecca Peterson, Lynn Pham, Caitlin Rhee, Caitlin Smith, and Ting Ting Zhang. This team resiliently rose to a myriad of challenges and collaboratively made significant changes to the training program that has positively impacted our residents. The General Surgery Residency exemplifies collaboration, resiliency, and dedication in the delivery of surgical education to residents during a time of volatility. Interventional Radiology, Non-Vascular Interventional Radiology Patient Care Coordinators: Gil Camaro, Sam Gitu, David Wong, Jamie King, Rachel Corling, Aaron Price, Justin Schultz, Mary Chris Sisong, T. Spung. The patient care coordinators are the liaison between the interventionalist and the patient. They are often the first contact from our department a patient gets to talk to regarding their procedure. Most of our patients are newly diagnosed with their disease or waiting to confirm if they have cancer. Our patient care coordinator team helps to streamline and get patients in smoothly as quickly as possible for their procedure, making the process less anxious and or difficult for patients to navigate. Autism Services and Practices Implementation, Research and Education, Aspire Research: Adora Du, Emily Kim, Olivia Michael, Kendra Wolf, Sam Seaver. The Aspire research team, as part of the School of Medicine Department of Psychiatry and Behavioral Sciences, have collaboratively pioneered innovative recruitment and engagement strategies to support school-based autism research. Their collaborative nature has ensured the success of 5 federally funded research projects to promote the use of evidence-based support for autistic youth in public schools. Foster Fiscal Service Center: James Fasalbin, Matt Gunther, Josh Hannerfeld, Marianne Hogan, Leanna Malaku, Irene Sandvik, Ning Sarawit. Foster's Fiscal Services Center demonstrated dedication and resilience, successfully overseeing the transition to a centralized model in preparation for finance transformation. Through innovation, training approaches, daily collaborative learning sessions, and proactive support for 36 units and over 100 Pro card holders, the FSC team not only ensured a seamless transition to Workday, but it became a model of best practices. This team has also been nominated in the Impact category. Without further ado, please join me in congratulating all of our nominees being celebrated for their ability to affect change through collaboration. Nominees under the Innovation category, please stand and assemble to my right. Individual nominees, please stand at the front of the line, closer to the stage. Teams, if you could group together behind individuals. Just a reminder for individual nominees to come on up to the front of the line, close to the stage, don't be shy. And our team nominees, if you could group together behind the individuals. All right, we are going to move on here. I would now like to ask Elaine Acasio, Director of Equity, Diversion, and Inclusion at the UW Medical Center, to come to the stage and introduce our next leadership speaker, Vice Provost and Dean of Undergraduate Academic Affairs, Ed Taylor.
Hi, everybody. Need I remind you that the president is still here? She can hear you. Let me say why I'm here representing you all and innovation. I began my career at Harborview many years ago. I became a graduate student here at the university, then a postdoc and assistant professor, a faculty member here, and then eventually became vice provost and dean. So I consider myself one of the countless people who have been supported, advised, challenged, mentored by many of the people in this room. I know the work of staff at this university, and I know this to be true. The culture of this campus is shaped by many of the people in this room. Physical spaces in the very location of our campus have been tended by you. Teaching, learning, advising, dissemination of knowledge are carried out by you. Lives have been shaped and saved by people in this room. You represent excellence, devotion, courage, and innovation. Let me speak specifically to innovation. We count on discoveries and novel approaches toward fulfilling our mission. Innovation is critical to positive change in our society. You regularly innovate in creative ways. I see this day to day among those of you who work with our undergraduates, preparing them to be the next generation of citizens and leaders in our community. We recognize your innovation in public health, computer science, social work, information science, environmental action, and the arts, and in every aspect of our work. Everyone here who is being celebrated matters. You show us what is possible. You see creative solutions to improving UW and the broader community. Let's take a moment to congratulate and celebrate the staff and members who are being recognized today for their outstanding innovation. I want to congratulate all of you and thank you for your service to all of us, and particularly to me.
Christina Coomer, Digital Solutions Analyst, Evans School of Public Policy and Governance. Christina has developed innovative solutions that enhance service and efficiency, including improving PhD program, building a quality of life solutions that improves connections between staff and students, and creating work processes that reduce tasks from days down to minutes. She implements these solutions with an eye to our shared values that promote equity and enable service. She helps create a working environment that is a pleasure to work in and empowers others to advance the school's mission. Mary Mulvihill, Service Management Director, UW IT. Mary led the visioning, road mapping, and contract negotiations of the university's enterprise service platform, ServiceNow, with critical additions of end-user accessibility features. In navigating the ever-evolving landscape of enterprise technology, Mary's innovative leadership and perseverance has not only promoted streamlined operations, but has also prioritized inclusivity, making her a standout employee. Christy Peralta, Workday HR Specialist, Electrical and Computer Engineering. Christy holds the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering together with her exceptional organizational skills. Meetings are productive and expectations are clear because she communicates effectively and makes sure a process is in place. She has created an innovative support guide to streamline the new hire process and make training more efficient. This support guide serves as a reference for improving workflow and can be replicated to other positions throughout the university. Aaliyah Vinicore, Assistant Director, MSW Program, School of Social Work. Aaliyah has been responsible for initiating and supporting numerous curricular innovations that ultimately further our mission to promote social and economic justice in marginalized communities. One curricular innovation resulted in a focus on direct practice, resulting in improved student readiness for professional social work practice after graduation. She has brought deep grounding in social work values and practice to help introduce and lead innovative changes in the MSW curriculum. The Evans Policy Innovation Collaborative, EPIC. Kiala Aronowitz, Jessica Gill, Callie John, A.K. Sterling. The Evans Policy Innovation Collaborative, or EPIC, is a policy lab that brings together researchers, practitioners, policymakers, and the public to co-design actionable solutions to complex societal problems so that our public systems serve all individuals equitably and justly. The team's work is best known around the Evans School for their work on ballots and paid family medical leave, but they engage in so much more. Their work bringing evidence-based strategies and tactics for hosting and harvesting enable stakeholders to bring in marginalized voices and gather better data from the communities they serve, enhancing policy outcomes for the city, region, and the state. FT Readiness. Rachel Gaitlin, Emily Leong, Greg Moss, Brian Nelson, Amy Schrader, Zach Cyron, Matt Solentik, Jennifer Thompson, David Ular, and Crystal Yu. While many members of UW Human Resources contributed to finance transformation, this group in particular was critical to creating, analyzing, and updating key systems for the successful implementation and integration of Workday Finance for departments across the university, as well as for self-sustaining business units in UW-HR. The innovation, dedication, and expertise of this group of leaders and specialists from across UW-HR was crucial in meeting the challenges of FT head-on, delivering results on time, ensuring operations could continue without disruption, and laying a strong foundation for our future endeavors in data management, system integration, and reporting. Supply Chain Process Transformation Team. Nick Barrett, Jasenia Bravo, Pramila Chand, Kamalpreet Dillon, Katie Friday, Joyce Wang, James May, Jose Medina, Miguel Melgarejo, Chris Mirabueno, Aaron Moss, Colleen Olson, Greg Ott, Jared Otto, Jewel Rodertair, Dan Simelson, Lisa Searfass, Devin Sumoang, Lauren Toda, Eric Wallerus, and Francine Yoshioka. The Supply Chain Transformation Team's remarkable journey of innovation has revitalized our organization. By replacing a 45-year-old system with Workday, they've streamlined processes, achieved a 10% boost in operational efficiency, and redirected resources to enhance patient care. Their dedication to excellence sets a standard for continuous improvement, ensuring our supply chain's resilience and scalability, while inspiring us all to think beyond the status quo. All right, please give a warm applause to all of the recipients. And now I'd like to ask nominees under the impact category to please stand and assemble to my right. Individual nominees, please stand at the front of the line, closer to the stage, and team nominees, please group together with your team and line up behind the individuals. And I'd also like to present or ask Gwyneth Permar, Director of HR Strategic Initiatives, to come to the stage. And I'd like to introduce our next leadership speaker, Diane Harris, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's such a pleasure to be here to honor our outstanding staff. I'm delighted to introduce our nominees who've made significant impact here at the University of Washington and beyond. Their contributions, whether local or global, have been critical in the success of their colleagues and our mission-driven work. They do this by fostering community, taking chances, learning from failure, and celebrating successes. And today, we're here to celebrate them as they remind us that we all can make a difference. I won't say more because I want to have time to celebrate all of them, so please join me in honoring these individuals who embody the Husky spirit and make our university and world a better place.
Tara Figueroa, Staff and Student HR Manager, Department of Epidemiology. Tara is an exemplar of professionalism combined with a well-rounded amount of empathy and grace. She embodies and exudes competence in her role. Since coming to epidemiology, Tara has innovatively designed and implemented new HR processes and procedures. She steps up and takes the lead with challenging problems and situations. She is an excellent coworker and a true team player. Carrie Brothers, Business Analyst, Graduate School. Carrie brings a service mindset into her daily interactions with colleagues and campus partners and through her work for positive, sustainable impact. As a business analyst with the Graduate School's Computing and Information Resources team, Carrie has been integral in the success of the university's new graduate admission systems. Carrie worked directly with graduate advisors to understand their needs, and these positive interactions have not only facilitated an easier transition, but have brought additional ideas on how the graduate school can improve processes and systems. Jessie Moore, Senior Cybersecurity Advisor, UW Office of CISO and UW Information Technology, Bothell. Jessie's work with the Gray Hat Ethical Hacking Student Club has helped us recover from the loss of the club that occurred when COVID and remote school broke the continuity of the club. His work has accelerated the recovery of the club and allowed us to train students to the level of being able to enter cybersecurity competitions again. Beyond the competitions, Jessie is providing hands-on skills that will make our students more employable and help them excel in their future jobs. Jennifer Iwamoto, Director, Office of Animal Welfare. Jennifer is an amazing university employee and she makes the UW a better place. She is dedicated, committed, and kind. She provides care and insight to new and existing employees and labs. Jennifer shares help and guidance that always goes above and beyond. Marlene Del Cid, Program Operations Specialist, UW-Tacoma Center for Urban Waters. Marlene has almost single-handedly navigated our research group at the Center for Urban Water at UW-Tacoma through the UW financial transformation process. In addition to her ongoing responsibilities within our group and the UW-Tacoma Office of Research, she has taken it upon herself to become expert at the new financial systems and guide us through this tumultuous process. Her drive for expertise and steady presence has been invaluable. Paul Hanisoko, Web Developer, College of Education. Paul is one of the essential backbones of our college. We are grateful and proud of his outstanding contributions to the College of Education. Colleagues have praised his kindness, patience, and thoughtfulness. He is overall a strong collaborator and a great listener. Paul is a pleasure to work with, and he is very accessible when there's a problem or a question. Not only has he improved our working lives, but has improved our working relationships with others. Jeffrey Palmer, Fitness and Wellness Manager, UW Recreation. Jeffrey has made significant contributions by imparting fresh perspectives and fostering personal and professional growth in others. Their hands-on approach to facility management ensures operational excellence and staff well-being. Jeffrey's broad-reaching impact spans across diverse individuals, and their dedication to introducing innovative ideas has continuously enhanced the experiences of students and its members. Joni Martz, Senior Undergraduate Advisor, Henry M. Jackson School of International Studies. Joni gives our students her whole heart and endless amounts of time to make sure they do not only navigate the UW, but are supported and cared for while they do it. If you say Joni's name in a room of our majors, many will spontaneously say in response, "I love Joni." On our student exit survey, she is mentioned by name as one of the best things about our school and as a reason a student made it through the UW. Tony English, Finance Manager, Henry M. Jackson School of International Studies. It's easy to think of fiscal administrators as back office leaders, essential to the university's operational health as they diligently oversee complex processes, but concealed from those who work in outward-facing roles. However, Tony's amiable accessibility and quietly authoritative guidance make him a key face of the Jackson School, and a very reassuring one at that. It's hard to imagine anyone going about their work without him. And yet, unlike many who play such an outsized role, there's nothing domineering about his persona. Tony is a humble and decent person, and more impactful for doing so. Lucas Bjorheim, Clinical Laboratory Technician, UWMC Department of Laboratory Medicine and Pathology. Lucas continues to show up within the medical system. He conducts medical research, working collectively with his team to find cures to lung diseases, heart diseases, and the factors that drive lung and heart rejection. He brings his compassion to the UW Medicine Transplant Advisory Council at UWMC, where he does his best to act to bring change. Lucas loves the UW Medicine healthcare system, and he is thankful and proud to be doing the work that he loves. Megan Oxley, Senior Academic Counselor, Human-Centered Design and Engineering. Megan is an invaluable asset to our team at HCDE, consistently demonstrating exceptional skills in problem solving, organization, and advocacy for students. She excels in long-term planning, collaborating, new policies, and ensuring efficient processes for both current and incoming students. Her dedication to student advocacy is evident in her thoughtful approach to policy changes and curriculum updates, always prioritizing the student experience. In addition, Megan's commitment to ethical practices, particularly in safeguarding student information through a deep understanding of FERPA, reflects her unwavering integrity. Megan is a true leader, consistently delivering results and embodying the values of excellence and student-centeredness. Melissa Ewing, Outreach and Events Manager, Human-Centered Design and Engineering. Melissa has had a huge and direct impact on the lives of the students and alumni in our department and helped build HCDE's and UW's connections with industry and community. She builds relationships with industry and community partners. She plans events that benefit the entire community, including current students, faculty, and staff, and our alumni friends of the department. On top of that, Melissa provides career support and consultation for our students and connects them with alumni and industry mentors. Amber Cochran, Assistant Director of Events, Paul G. Allen School of Computer Science and Engineering. The impact of Amber's achievements in her past 5 years at the Allen School cannot be celebrated enough. To say that she has transformed the Allen School events program is an understatement. She has built a robust events team that allowed the Allen School to host more and more events annually, showcasing and celebrating the research achievements and community of the Allen School. She is a leader who advocates for herself, her team, and her community. Terry Jo Putney, Peer Support Specialist and Community Health Worker, Harborview Medical Center. Terry Jo is highly regarded by her peers and known for her selflessness in serving others before herself. She willingly ventures into places that even some police officers would hesitate to enter, and it's precisely because she is Terry Jo that she accomplishes what others cannot. Her legacy of impact, dedication, and selflessness will undoubtedly leave an enduring mark on our community and those fortunate enough to know her. Brittany Moser, Manager, UW Alacrity Center and Creative Lab. Brittany's unwavering professionalism, ability to provide timely and high-quality deliverables, support staff development, and ensure that all collaborators and partners feel welcome and valued are unmatched. These efforts maximize the impact of her work on her colleagues, her department, and the communities that UW Alacrity and Creative strive to support. In these ways and more, she embodies the broader mission of the UW. Beyond these accolades, Brittany is simply a fantastic person, well-respected and well-liked by all faculty and staff, warm, even-tempered, thoughtful, kind, and generous. Angela Shelley, Assistant Director, MBA Global Programs, Foster School of Business, Global Business Center. Angela is the shining light in the Global Business Center. She does everything quickly and well. She knows how to manage projects in a way that anticipate possible issues and keeps everyone happy, even people who have very high expectations. Many students consider our MBA study tours the highlight of their experience here at UW, and it is mostly because of her tireless, relentless dedication to serving our students and faculty, making these programs meaningful and impactful. She is a superstar. Ben Summers, Global Travel Security Manager, Office of Global Affairs. Ben has distinguished himself by his leadership and support during the pandemic when widespread restrictions made it difficult for students, faculty, and staff to undertake international travel in our global university. Ben helped lead UW Global Travel out of the pandemic through his exemplary leadership and support. His outstanding professionalism and excellence in service are widely recognized by the many partners and stakeholders he has served, keeping our thousands of international travelers safe in a world of uncertainty and change. Karen Lakin, Associate Director, Events, Commotion. Karen has provided remarkable support during Commotion's innovative training personnel transition, ensuring uninterrupted delivery of one of our premier programs. Juggling event organization for university leadership and industry partners, she seamlessly managed this added responsibility. Her grace and positivity were invaluable during this critical period, and her ongoing support makes working at Commotion and UW an amazing experience. Karen's dedication is a testament to her exceptional commitments to our community. She sets an example of selflessness and team-first attitudes. Janelle Christensen, Registered Nurse, UWMC Northwest Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Janelle is a pillar example of a great employee. She runs a busy physician's practice along with being a float person to many other practices. She multitasks in so many ways every working day with a good attitude, efficiency, and is a great team player. If she does not know something, she goes right to the source to find it. She goes out of her way to be pleasant, and patients absolutely love her. She is dedicated to her team and to the practice. Kelly Uchkun, Administrator, UW Medicine Metabolism, Endocrinology, and Nutrition. Kelly shows a level of consideration for others, while she herself is busy, that makes a huge impact. Since the UWFT went live, and even before, the staff has been undergoing extensive trainings, readjustments to systems, and an increasing backlog of requests due to delays with systems. It has undoubtedly been a more stressful work period, but Kelly lifts the mood and does everything she can to provide support. She demonstrates integrity, patience, and understanding, and inspires these qualities to those around her. Jose Luis Mejia Tovar, Patient Identity, Chart Completion, and Scanning Operations Manager, Harborview Medical Center. Jose understands how difficult it can be to navigate our healthcare system, especially those who speak English as a second language. Jose helps guide patients obtaining their medical reconciliation. He provides medical reconciliation for those who have suffered domestic violence and for those who have traveled overseas. He is a stellar guide in helping complete this complicated process so patients can achieve their goals. Ann Nagel, Associate Vice Provost and University Privacy Officer, UW Privacy Office. Anne founded the Privacy Office and has been its leader ever since. Her excellence in leadership is essential to the fabric of privacy in the office. In the broader view, Anne's 20 years at the UW, including time in audit, information security, and privacy, have been profoundly influential across the institution as she embodies and champions university values in her interactions with all constituents. Her work has made the UW an influential leader in privacy approaches among higher education institutions. Indira Ponce, medical assistant, UW Primary Care, Fremont Clinic. Indira goes above and beyond to make everyone's clinical experience positive every single day. She is such a hard worker with admirable dedication to her job and an amazing work ethic. She is cheerful and inspires the staff to be their best and most joyful selves. She brings a feeling of calm, sometimes in the face of chaos, and provides an undeniable feeling of support, which creates an environment so that the patients have the best, most supported, joyful experience possible. Adam Serafin, Associate Director for Advancement, Division of Student Life. Adam's career within the UW spans half a decade of dedication and care toward fostering student life and empowering students to elevate the student community and the UW Husky experience. As the former Associate Director of the Hub, Adam kept the Hub a crucial space for student experience, a place for students and staff to enjoy. Leading the Hub's student and professional staffs, Adam maintained their position as a kind and compassionate leader even amid challenges. Lisa Young, Project Administrator, VPL and UW Astrobiology Programs, Astronomy Department and Astrobiology Program. Lisa provides outstanding, high-impact support, enabling the scientific and academic success of over 200 scientists and students at the UW and internationally. She distinguishes herself with her sincere interest in not only the job, but for the people who she supports, her exceptional skills and persistence in finding information and resources, and her ability to think on her feet and problem solve. In addition to her many accomplishments, Lisa's sincere interest in contributing to the support, success, and happiness of her team members has also had a profound impact on the well-being and cohesion of our communities. William Hunter, Research Scientist Engineer, UW Medicine Department of Radiology. William is always willing to help. He impacts our nuclear medicine clinics by providing great service to them, whether it's fixing or replacing something that breaks, to providing preventive maintenance to make sure systems are running as efficiently as possible. Because of the high quality of service he provides to the clinics, it has a positive impact on the patients themselves. Their scans are higher quality than other clinics. They are more interpretable. This all leads to better health outcomes for patients, benefiting both patients and their families. I'm going to share a bit more about those who couldn't be here but are here for our live stream. Athena Bertolino, Future Rivers Program Manager, College of the Environment, Future Rivers. Athena is not only the foundation of the Future Rivers graduate program in freshwater sustainability, but she also has been an incredible advocate for transdisciplinary environmental sciences across the UW and a catalyst for student success by creating an inclusive and supportive environment. Athena's wisdom and dedication has made the UW better able to serve our students, our partners, and our community. Madison Canfield, Grants Manager, Materials Science and Engineering. Serving as the Grants Manager in Materials Science and Engineering, Madison has had a tremendous impact on the department by developing robust approaches for streamlining the application, submission, and post-award processes, which is enabling faculty and graduate students to excel in their positions and concentrating on the advancement of knowledge. Her outstanding performance, great attitude, and attention to detail is transforming the department and the lives of all she supports. John Langston, Assistant Director of Transfer Recruitment, UW-Tacoma Division of Student Affairs. John has revolutionized recruitment efforts by strategically hiring new staff members, leading to a substantive positive shift. His collaborative approach with various campus departments has maximized outreach efforts, prompted needed changes in the university's recruitment landscape, and fostered positive change across the institution. Above all, John is kind and committed to justice. He will step up when he sees injustice and will work relentlessly to ensure people are supported to achieve the best outcomes for all. Anne Marie Marshall, Employee Relations Manager, UW Facilities Partner Resources. Anne Marie's expertise in human resources, labor relations, leave management, recruitment, and retention, and overall care and support of the 550 plus employees that she supports. Anne Marie, besides being bilingual, always goes above and beyond to help every employee in UW Facilities. Anne Marie does exceptional work that she does every day with care, compassion, and dedication to the employees who she serves. Paris Nguyen, Administrative Specialist, Institute for Nuclear Theory. Paris is a devoted employee. He is very reliable and attentive and is a great team player. He goes above and beyond to help his colleagues and visitors. He treats everyone with respect and has made a lasting impact on our community at the University of Washington. He has provided excellent customer service to our community members and has been a positive role model for the teams he works with. Paris takes the initiative to improve processes and has high work standards. Diane Rocha, Medical Assistant, UWMC Northwest Department of Urology. Diane is everything you are looking for in a healthcare provider. She meets all patients with kindness and compassion. Our patients find Diane to be very welcoming and comforting during their visit. She builds relationships in which the patients look forward to seeing her each day. Every patient's needs are met prior to being by the provider in such that the room is set up to accommodate special needs that often are not thought of. These small things equal such a tremendous impact on outstanding patient care. Patients provide endless compliments about the care they've received from Diane. Eileen Trillis, Senior Director of Human Resources, College of Engineering. Eileen's impact is truly vast, touching upon organizational culture, issue resolution, talent development, and community collaboration. So many of us marvel at her dedication, her positive outlook, and the energy that she brings to every single challenge. As the HR leader in the College of Engineering, Eileen is confronted with some of our most complex and difficult issues, and yet she is able to handle all of these issues with heart and humility. Simply put, Eileen is a marvel. Grace Yang, Registered Nurse, Harborview Medical Center. Grace is an advocate. She works tirelessly to advocate. She is selfless, she is caring, she is compassionate. She has a strong, unwavering moral compass that has always served as something to look forward to when they are confused or conflicted. She leads by example. She is humble. She is a paragon of goodness in an often confusing and conflicting world. I'm now going to read the team nominations. There's not enough room in my hand for all the wonderful people. ITS Networks and Threat Protection. Lydia Amador, Unjana Arul, Susith Kare, Ben Haag, Matthew Newton, Roman Paraskiv, Rafiq Rahim, Kevin Tran, Daniel Walker, Shanwen Wang, Gangya Yu. This team has demonstrated unparalleled dedication and expertise in crucial projects, ensuring the reliability and security of our healthcare systems. From cloud deployment of radiology reading solutions to nurse call system upgrades to timely vulnerability response and mitigation, their impact resonates across departments, saving costs, enhancing patient care, and contributing to UW Medicine's mission to improve the health of the public. This distinguished team, through their outstanding achievements, embodies excellence in IT infrastructure management at UW Medicine. The Harvey team. Anna Elias Warren, Nicholas Franco, Kristen Huden, Megan Kemp, Jennifer Logue, Ariana Magidson, Dylan McDonald, Helen Nguyen, Kino Watanabe. The Harvey team is a group of research scientists, coordinators, and technicians within UW-Medicine who have been responsible for conducting a study to understand the immune response to SARS-CoV-2 infection starting in March 2020, with enrollment in the first U.S. COVID-19 patient, making it the oldest study of SARS-CoV-2 survivors in the U.S. The team has made remarkable contributions to the COVID-19 pandemic response, including the development of the first mRNA vaccine and the Eli Lilly monoclonal antibody, understanding of how the virus escapes mutations and how people respond to the different types of COVID-19 vaccines, and the burden and risk factors associated with long COVID. At the beginning of the pandemic, the team was the first to receive authorization to work with SARS-CoV-2 samples in a research capacity at UW. At a time when we did not fully understand the transmittability of the pathogen, the team enrolled participants and processed hundreds of biospecimens. As the pandemic landscape evolved, the team also diligently modified the study to align with new guidelines and address pressing scientific questions. The retention in this study is remarkable. Participants share all the time how much they enjoy interacting with the research coordinators and how much they enjoy engaging in this study. The team provides regular updates to participants about the impact of their work, which is highly motivating for people to continue to enroll in the study. Biology Academic Services: Janet Jermad, Andrea Pardo, Jason Patterson. The Academic Services team in the UW-Seattle Biology Department provides outstanding advising services to more than 1,000 undergraduate and graduate students each year. Janet, Jason, and Andrea have built an integrated, synergistic office that supports students and interacts seamlessly with other parts of the department. Over their years in the department, they have influenced thousands of students by helping them earn their degrees and guiding them toward achieving their career goals. First-year programs: Megan Coletta, Emily Colby, Sarah O'Rourke, Courtney Sabin, Nick Wedler, Leanne Wiles, Emma Yamamoto. First-year programs worked with many different departments on campus and has worked with just about every student on campus through advising and orientation, dog days, or the first-year interest group program. FYP offers students opportunities to make peer connections and physically and systematically navigate a large decentralized university through their program, and also through their new hybrid orientation model, which brought students back to in-person orientation for the first time since the pandemic and connected students to their academic advisors and peers. Please join me in congratulating all of our nominees being celebrated for making such an impact on the University of Washington. Not yet, don't clap yet. UW-Tacoma HR, Jackie Chapman, Iris Marks, and Brianna Petit. The UW-Tacoma HR team is the heart of staff HR support for the campus. They take great care in respectfully and efficiently managing a substantial workload to ensure campus colleagues can fulfill UW-Tacoma's mission, while much of the daily support for campus leaders and employees happens quietly behind the scenes. It impacts every stage in the life of our staff, making this team invaluable to our campus's success. The UW-Tacoma HR team demonstrates exceptional service and has an incredible impact to the UW campus community. Now you can clap. Nominees under the DEI category, please stand and assemble to my right. Individual nominees, please stand at the front of the line, closer to the stage. Team nominees behind them, please group together in your team and line up. I would now like to ask Reka Madkin, Assistant Director for Radiology, to the stage, and would also like to welcome Mindy Kornberg back up front. I don't want to take your stuff. Here you go.
I don't have to take my slide. Well, hello again. Advancing diversity, equity, and inclusion is no easy task, especially given the many challenges of the structural racism and biases that we unfortunately still face in our society. However, together, we can create an atmosphere where individuals feel empowered to be themselves, their authentic selves, share their lived experiences, and learn from one another. To truly do our best work, we must contribute to an environment where everyone is valued and included. This commitment is integral to our shared values, achievements, and impacts. The nominees we are about to recognize exemplify this dedication. Through their efforts, we have seen significant progress in accessibility, opportunity, and a sense of belonging across our university and community. Please join me in extending a heartfelt congratulations to this remarkable team and individuals.
A.J. Bergen, Assistant Director of Learning Resources, Student Athletic Academic Services. A.J. created, maintained, and continues to grow initiatives and conversations around different DEI topics. She consults with DEI members across our department, campus, and globally to make sure we are being as mindful as possible. More telling than her achievements are the lifelong relationships she creates from her job. Students who have since graduated or moved toward more independence are constantly reaching out to her or coming back to visit. Millie Kennedy, Program Manager, UW Pediatrics, UW Medicine Center for Indigenous Health. Millie works tirelessly to create a welcoming and resourceful ecosystem for Native learners touched by UW Medicine, from elementary school students through junior faculty. Her work has not only strengthened initiatives focused on pre-medical, medical, and graduate medical education learners, but contributes to fulfilling the promise that the University of Washington has made to care for tribal communities throughout WWAMI. Lalitha Subramaniam, Program Management Director, Continuum College. Lalitha not only manages a suite of professional programs, she serves as a DEI conduit for her unit, where she's fully engaged in stepping up the accessibility and awareness across all student experiences and touchpoints in non-credit certificate space. She has succeeded in implementing accessibility mandates that have transformed all certificates in her extensive portfolio to be accessible for students, along with accessibility-focused upgrades for internal stakeholders within the unit. Shunitra Pryor, Fellowship Program Administrator, UW Medicine Division of Gerontology and Geriatric Medicine. Shunitra has held a variety of roles which built the foundation for success in her current leadership role. She's a diversity champion and department bias navigator, and her passion for and commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion have made a lasting impact on the people around her. She plays a critical role in fostering real organizational change, establishing a dedicated focus on diversity and inclusion priorities, and fostering a welcoming and belonging environment. Vanessa Lipton, Senior Informatics Specialist, UW Medicine Information Security. Vanessa is a one-of-a-kind. She's a mentor, teacher, trailblazer, and a true team player. No matter who you are, she makes you feel welcome and helps wherever she can. Additionally, her commitment to committees like ITS Cares and as one of the EPIC newsletter editors makes her an outstanding UW member and someone we can all look up to. Kelly Ponnen, Associate Chief Nursing Officer, Harborview Medical Center. Kelly has worked to bring people of color to positions of leadership. She listens to their diverse perspectives to improve her understanding of the needs of staff and patients of color. She respects and acknowledges their expertise. She possesses great understanding because she cares to ask questions and really listens to the answers. Her commitment to EDI and the hiring of a diverse workforce is evident by her desire to promote EDI topics at APP Lunch and Learns and bring in speakers to help launch conversations. And here are nominees that are on our live stream. Alyssa Camp, Director of Research Operations, School of Social Work. Alyssa's unwavering commitment to protecting the personal health data of research study participants has made a significant impact. As we engage in studies closely connected to the extremely sensitive personal health data of these participants that are often stigmatized, her advocacy for their privacy is of utmost importance. Many of them belong to groups that may be facing financial, health, or discriminatory challenges. Alyssa's efforts transcend the mere protection of data. They directly contribute to an inclusive and equitable environment for all participants, fostering trust and comfort. Dion Cromarty, Assistant Director, Residential Life, UW-Bothell Residential Life. Dion keeps diversity, equity, and inclusion at the center of his work. He encouraged staff members to speak openly, sometimes asking the uncomfortable questions and getting to the root of areas of improvement for our departments and university to re-educate staff equity concerns and how we can better improve student experience. The efforts of one person can truly make a difference in how the UW-Bothell community embraces social justice. Melissa Logan, Evening Supervisor, Audegard Library. Melissa has contributed to a welcoming work environment and a wonderful library. She has brought together a diverse group of students to work at Audegard. She is known for her kind soul and understanding nature. Melissa is an outstanding supervisor, and more than that, she is an admirable person due to her dedication to the UW students and experience. Monique McClure, Grants Manager, College of Built Environments. As the college's grant manager, Monique has provided outstanding support for the CBE's diverse and growing grant portfolio. Through UW-FT, Monique has continued to provide important updates to PLs on budget balances and projections. Her wealth of knowledge and post-award has shaped the CBE's policies and procedures that will have a lasting impact. Monique strives to increase awareness of DEI and accessibility in the college to make sure everyone is seen, heard, and accepted. Stephanie Tim, Administrator, UW Medicine Department of Dermatology. Stephanie has been a quiet but mighty driving force for improvements across our department in justice, equity, inclusion, improvements for our residency program, wellness, and innumerable operational changes that have improved the overall work environment for everyone. We cannot think of anyone more deserving of this award. Steph is a founding member of our JEDI committee and has made substantial and lasting contributions. She cultivates kindness and inclusion and helps those around her to be the best version of themselves. Ashley Walker, Enrollment and Student Services Lead, UW-Tacoma School of Education. Ashley is a servant leader who has demonstrated exceptional equity-minded leadership at UW-Tacoma. As the first Black woman and women of color to serve in a staff supervisor role in the history of the School of Education, she has modeled equity and inclusion in all aspects of her leadership, inspiring others to serve for a greater good. Ashley's intentional leadership, where she models bravery and courage in sharing her own lived experiences, navigating higher education, has made a lasting impact in the UW-Tacoma community. Now for our teams. Office of Inclusive Excellence, we have Allie Cho, Corey Clay, Robin Clayton, Catherine Jordan, Jessica Neves, Karen Thomas Brown, and Virginia Vackery. The team has demonstrated through their strategic grit and holistic worldview that embedding DEI into the DNA and fabric of an engineering college, though challenging, can have a significant and enduring impact on the diversity, makeup, inclusive infrastructure, and equity approaches. The work that this team has achieved included growing the college's acumen and engaging with the community in collaboration. The team has elevated how we as a college think about and act to support creating inclusive policies and practices, and acting with an equity lens to ensure that all members feel welcomed, valued, and supported. And this is a live stream team. SET Freshman Direct Team, Kira King and Noelle Wilson. Kira and Noelle's exceptional leadership has reshaped the University of Washington Tacoma. Their pioneering work with the SET Freshman Direct Admission Program, SET Direct, has made education more accessible and inclusive, particularly for true freshmen and Running Start students under Kira's guidance. SET Direct has fostered diversity and community on campus. This team has also revitalized the SET advising team, enhancing support and resources for students. Kira and Noelle's unwavering dedication, even amidst motherhood demands, set a remarkable standards for excellence in student support and leadership. Please join me in congratulating all of our nominees being celebrated for their ongoing efforts in advancing diversity, inclusion, and belonging at the University of Washington. And now we come to the conclusion of our reception. Once again, we thank all the nominees and each and every one of you for attending today. Let's give all nominees and DSA committee members a final round